Hey guys, hey, I am live, staying alive, no, so I haven't done a live video since my mental breakdown last week, so I thought maybe I would get on here and see what you guys is up to. I know it's not too late on the East Coast, I'm not, I know it's not too late on the West Coast, and I know people on my side of the world, it is 9:30 in the morning, so now I don't feel bad about like what time I got on here. So hold on, let me see here. Hi Chelsea. So what do you guys got going on this week? Hey Miss Logan, how you doing, girl? What you guys going on for turkey or turfurkey or non-furkey day, ham day, whichever one. Hi Tracy. Hi Tammy. What you guys got going on for, I don't think it's tomorrow for you. I think it's the next day. I'm always one day ahead, so I can't quite remember what day is what. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Do you not have anybody to like go do that with? Because we don't either. Like, I'm probably not even going to make anything special. Hi Elizabeth. I'm glad to see some friendly faces. Hi, Dee. Cooking up a storm. That's what I'm talking about. I miss cooking. I do. Hi, Tiara. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are here. I tried to figure out a decent time to come on. Tammy, honey, if I was anywhere near you, I would invite you in a heartbeat. Hi, Pam. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Connie. Hi, Karen. So yeah, I figured I kind of need to give you guys a update because I feel really bad about that last video where I'm just like verbal diarrhea, like panic attack. So I was kind of hoping to lighten the mood a little bit on the channel. Tomorrow's my pre-op and surgery day. That is fantastic. I hope you were so excited. I'm not going to say having the best time. But, yeah, being me, girlfriend, yeah, pretty much. Hi, Keto Diamond. I saw your comment yesterday. Let me remember that real quick because I'll squirrel otherwise, guys. Yes, I've done keto. I did keto before to lose, like, technically, it was, I think I lost almost, like, 60 pounds. So, yeah, I lost, like, 60 pounds doing keto. And I'm kind of on a keto diet anyway, when I'm not doing stuff I'm not supposed to. So technically, I'm already on keto. I just am not in ketosis because I'm a bad Nirvana. Let's see. Had 2 Thanksgivings already. Well, good Lord, that's a lot of Thanksgivings. No, I do. I'm the same way. Like when I used to have family and got, you know, different. When I was little, let me just put it that way. When I was little, we had, you know, our house and then my Nana's house and then my aunt's house. Everybody had their own little thing. Hey, girl, hey. Rescue for Christ. I don't know what to call you, so that will be just, how about rescue? Hi, Rosie. I'm going to say Ray because the first one, I'm not sure how to say that name, and I'll butcher it. Let's see, I'm just reading, guys. Give me a second. Watching Christmas movies and having family over for Thanksgiving. Lots of cooking ahead tomorrow. So it is tomorrow for you guys. Okay. Doing desserts and apple pies and pumpkin pies and sweet potato. That's a lot of damn pies. You're a pie-making machine, Miss Lovegun. Kelly, thank you, honey. I'll never remember it unless you remind me every single solitary time we talk. But I promise it's not because I don't want to. It's because squirrel. I want to say Elena? L-L-I-N-A. Elena? Or Elena? Hi, Danielle. Hi, Melissa. No prep. Oh, prep day is tomorrow. So it is one day ahead. Okay, so I'm confused. Mostly because it's just me and Evelyn here, and I don't really have, like, oh my God, I have to make all this stuff. Because I don't. Like, I made chili last night. Yesterday was a rough day for me after I got done with the gym. I think I start off like all my videos with yesterday or today is a rough day for me. Like, I don't know if I ever have started a video with like, today's awesome. Probably not. Let's see. I'm 2 weeks post-op and feel better than I have in years. Oh, that is so sweet, Kelly. Thank you for saying that. That is so, I love it when you guys tell me that I help you decide to have surgery or I help you decide to have weight. Hi, Victoria. I tried to get early today. I tried to get fairly early because when I do it later, then nobody's awake or they're about to go to bed, and then I'm like, well, shit. We will be leaving pretty soon, so I thought you guys would be interested to know that. You guys you're gonna make me cry today. Seriously, you guys are gonna make me cry with that shit today. Quit it. I have a lot of like being excited to go back to California because I want my dogs, but I'm also not excited because this starts the whole circle of, oh shit, well now we got to figure out where I'm going. So technically we got where we were supposed to go, and I'm not allowed to say anything because I'm not going there, or I might not go there. So I will read you guys in just 10 seconds. Give me one. You know how I am. So we were supposed to go to this one place, but after talking to like a lot of my doctors, they're both very no, that you can't go there. Very big no, you can't be taken care of. So my gastric bypass doctor, I always say that because I don't register distal bypass to be more than a gastric bypass, because technically I still have a gastric bypass. It's just a little different. So it's a little anxiety ridden for me. Welcome back, honey. I saw that at the end, and I'll scroll up and sing. Because now I really don't know where we're going. So there's a chance I could be on the East Coast, the Mid-East, in Texas. I could be in Florida. I could be in Washington. I could have to stay at Travis. I could be in Virginia. Like wherever there's a big, gigantic hospital. Yes, North Carolina. Wherever there's a massive ass hospital that they can take care of somebody like me, and they have a spot for Evelyn. So it's not just about me. They have to have a billet. So a billet, if for those who may not know, I'm not trying to say that you guys don't know what that is that it has to have a spot for her. Hey girl, hey. A spot for her job title and her rank. Otherwise, they can't. They can't take me, even if it has a great doctor and has what they want. For me medically, if they don't have room for her, then she can't live there. So, but I can literally end up damn near anywhere. See, I know y'all North Carolina girls found me because of my accent. I know that's how it happened. I know that's how it happened. Don't forget to smash the hell out that like button, because you know that does absolutely nothing besides crack my shit up. So, smash that. I'm going to scroll up and read. So give me just a second. You guys are making me fun and happy today. I appreciate that. Let's see. Hold on a moment. Let's see where I left off. Going to follow pots and pans for dinner. Oh, honey. Started my video today with basically today's awesome 1.8 pounds from Wonderland Keto Diamond. That's a phenomenal. You'll get it. You gonna get it. Like I said, I'm not sure, Victoria, where I'm going. Yes, I think so. Kelly, I'm not real sure, like when or how, or military's convoluted and weird. So hopefully, yes, she'll be coming back with me. I don't know about the beautiful thing, but honey, in next month on my birthday, I'll be 40. Let's see. I'm with Nurse. You guys are so sweet. Come to New York. I've always wanted to go to New York. Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, they have one there. They do have Goldsboro, North Carolina, which is the name of the place is Seymour Johnson. Seymour Johnson. I would say that I have to. I would be very amused to be stationed at Seymour Johnson. Saying is all. And I can, oh honey, you guys do not have to pay me to see your comments. I will scroll up and look. You never, ever, 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 ever have to pay anything like the super chat or anything. I promise you, you don't have to do that. Like, YouTube doesn't even give me a chance to turn that off when I do live videos. But thank you very much, Victoria, but you don't have to do that. Let me scrolly. Hi, Crane. Acosta from Miami. Hi, Frenchie. Let's see. Lots of North Carolina people. I'm digging me some North Kakalaki. Let's see. I need a gym buddy too, girlfriend. Let's see. Salisbury. Yep. I actually candy striped at the VA in Salisbury when I was very little. Well, I should say little. I was like probably 13, 14, 15, whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Do I click that? Like, what do I do? I don't know how to use that. I'm going to be cutting my hair short. Oh, Becca. Short is just easier for me to take care of. Let's see. Chelsea says then surgery time. Did I miss something with your surgery? Y'all, do you see something from Chelsea? Something about surgery time? I think I missed something, honey. Let's see. Asheville. Been there, done that. I like me some Asheville. That's a real pretty place. Yes, luckily, Karen, I will not be allowed to go overseas. Just like here, I cannot go to the United States. I can't go to the United States. I can't go to the United States. I can't go out of the continental United States just because of all of my medical problems. They don't have what I need to be taken care of. And yes, I'll be very much 40. I'll be very, very, very much 40. But thank you for the kind, you don't look 40, because I sure do feel like it. I want to come visit my mom. She's in Orlando, so I will probably eventually make my way down to Florida anyway, just because I'd like to see. And happy early birthday, Tracy. Born and raised in Virginia. I was actually born in Virginia. Oh, hi. Excuse me. But anybody who walked in, I'm saying hi. Hi, cat lady. Hi, Najir. Najir. I'm terrible with names, y'all. And Pam. Got some West Virginia. Oh, guys, I would love to see. Oh, I missed you, Jody. Oh, my God, I just saw you. I miss you so much. I'm sorry California's on fire. I hope you're okay. I'm good. The last couple videos have been rough. I just skip right over those if I were you. Let's just take a little skip and a jump. Let's see. I was just saying all my appointments are booked, and 12 pounds down is. Never say only when you're losing weight. There's never an only in front of that. 12 pounds down is 12 pounds down, and 12 pounds is a lot of weight, even though people don't even think about it. I lived in Lexington, so Salisbury wasn't that far, Winston-Salem wasn't that far, Thomasville, that kind of area. I decided finally that I'm going to become a labor. Oh my God, that's amazing, Becca! Congratulations. Let's see, 40 is better than. I believe that 40 to 50. You know what, guys? I honestly was telling a therapist yesterday that yes, I will be 40, but I don't know what 40 is supposed to feel like. So I know when you're in your teens and you know your 20s and you're like, damn, 40's old as shit. And then like I'm about to hit 40 and I'm like, I don't feel any different. I mean, it's just it's another number for me on the calendar. You know, that's about it. I get to stay alive another year that I can count, but I don't feel like I should. 40's gonna be like, oh my God. So I'm 56, and you guys are so sweet. Nadja, thank you, Nadja. Leaving for, oh my God, Jody, that's amazing. I hope you have the best time. Send me 89,000 million pictures. I have to see it. When do you come back? Because hopefully the very beginning of December I will be back. Let's see here. Yeah, never, ever, ever say only. It's never only. It is I lost 12 pounds and own that shit. Show your body lets you... Oh, that you've lost weight, yeah. I'm 10 pounds down and haven't had the surgery yet. The liquid liver, oh, Lord Jesus. That liquid diet, y'all, I've had it 3 different times, and 3 different times I fucking hated it. So I feel y'all that. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. 49 and holding the 29th. So you'll be back December the 29th. Good Lord, girl. Let's see, for a couple of years. Found you just before my surgery in July. Down 80. Your videos has helped me immensely. Thank you so much, NK. That's so sweet. Yes, we will. So is that the 29th of November or the 29th of December you'll be back? Because I'm going to be so sad if I don't get to see you much. I have lost 27 pounds since surgery. I read these, guys, in case you can't see them, but then again, I read them out loud, so I make sure that I'm actually reading them. So hold on one second. I have lost 27 pounds since surgery 2 weeks ago. For the last days, I've had a stall. So, Kelly, let me throw this out there for people who may not know. Once you're started on food, usually 3 weeks out, everybody has a stall. Your body is like, no more liquids. Now you're putting food in me. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do with myself now. So almost everybody has that 3-week beginning, I'm starting actual food stall. Don't worry about it. It will change. Your body's going to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for a while. Your hormones are going to be different. You're still going to lose weight. You're always losing inches if it's not weight itself. So just don't stress. Don't stress. Oh, good. I thought you said December, and I was like, holy shit, you'll be gone for over a month. I'm never going to see you ever again. Let's see. 2 months till operation. Amy, that's fantastic. I'm so excited for you. Hi, Carol. I'm doing all right. Are you asking me how many children I have? Because unfortunately, I don't have any. But we're not going to talk about that because it's going to start let's not talk about babies. Let's not, because Nirvana does not do well with baby talk. Now that's cracking me up, Tammy. That's pretty damn funny. My mother happens to be in her 60s, but if you ask my mother how old she is, she says 35. Well, if I'm 40, I don't think my mother's 35 anymore. What do you guys think? But it's funny. One day, you know, my wife, every once in a while they talk, okay? My mother is not very motherly. Can I put it that way? Like, is that a bad thing for me to say? Like, we're more like friends than not my mother-in-law. I'm talking about my actual mother, the one that vaginaed me. That was a really gross way to put it. Ew. So she's not very motherly. My mother was born in May, the end of May. So whatever that is. I'm a Sagittarius, if some of y'all couldn't tell. On the cusp of being I was born on the 20th, so you can do that math. I don't math. Hold on. So I want to read what you guys say. Hold on. I scheduled my surgery for March and can't wait. Any tips this far out? What can I do in the meantime? Girl, get your ass to the gym. That's the best thing I can tell you. Go walking, go water walking, do light weights. get a personal trainer. The best thing you can do before surgeries is get your cardio up, get your heart beating good. I've done the gym since I was over 500 pounds. So I know it's a possibility. I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk. Like, I couldn't stand up for more than 30 seconds, and my ass got in the pool. And I went into the pool like 6 days a week for hours on end. And I lost 70 pounds. So that is legitimately what I did in order to try to help myself. And each time I go and have surgery, I always make sure to be able to be more alive on the table. Just to help. I like to be more alive on the table. It makes me feel better in the long run, thinking that I have a better chance with my lungs and my heart and everything being a little more healthier before surgeries, and I've had quite a few. So my biggest tip is to really get in the gym and just start a healthy regimen of moving, getting your movement in, whatever that is for you. So I'm going to scroll. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I do have 2 fur babies. You're right. I do. I have 2 Pekingese. I will gladly show you my Pekingeses because my babies are adorable and I love them so much, and can't live without them, so I can't wait until I actually get back there. You guys, I can't tell you how much I miss my damn dogs. Like, smash that like button if you like dogs. So that means if everybody doesn't smash the like button, you have something against dogs, and I don't know why you're here. Hold on, I gotta find pictures of my doggies. I know I saved some. I recently went through my phone and did the sweep, you know, like where you can kind of put everything in the... Do you know what I'm saying? Like where you could put everything in storage for Google. So I don't have a whole lot of my old stuff. Let me just go on Instagram because that's the easiest place for me to find anything. I'm going to scroll in a second. I'm not ignoring anybody. Please don't have a cow, because people like to have cows thinking that I'm ignoring their comments when I'm not. It takes me a minute, and I have a delay because I'm in Korea. My babies is adorable, and like I said, I miss them so hard. It is very... I didn't realize how much I depend on them. I really didn't realize how much I depended on my dogs until I've not had them for, 2 months, and now I'm like, I need my damn dogs. So here's Yuki. For any of you guys who follow me with Yuki, who have who donated for her first surgery for Yuki, this is my Pekingese that had her jaw broken. Let's see, there's more pictures. You guys want to see? She had half her jaw removed. I just want you guys to see how adorable, because some people have been like, well, what does she look like, and is she okay? She's okay. She's eating and drinking and everything fine. Can you guys see this? Because it's not showing me anybody saying anything, because I think I have a delay. Let's see. So, yeah, so she's doing good. She's eating, she drinks, she's being a good girl. She is my youngest dog. Saki, which is my 10-year-old, is, oh my God, my baby. Can you see that? Hold on, guys. I took this before, I'm gonna cry. I took this before I left. Oh God. Karen, thank you for showing up, honey. I appreciate it. But this is my Saki 11, and it's killing me. Okay, I can't. I can't. No. Let's see how to hide this user on the channel. Okay, and there you go. Bye bye, asshole. So now I'm scrolling back up to see what you guys said. Sorry about that. Oh, Tammy, I'm good in the gym, girl. I promise. Your mom is a Gemini. They love their kids, but air sons don't smother their children. We let them live. Apparently so, because she just lets me, like I was 17 years old and my mom was like, bye. Like, it wasn't even discussed. Like, she's never been like, hey, you want to come hang out with me and do stuff? My mom was like 17 years old. Peace, peace, deuce, deuce. People are stupid. I immediately deleted that person if I have not said anything. Jody, I'm excited for your Singapore, honey. I love your absolutely gorgeous face, and I cannot wait to see you in December and give you the biggest hug on the planet ever. And we'll talk more about that when you get time, because I have all kinds of stuff to talk about. But yeah. Hi, Linda. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, good, you guys can see them. Hey, loving cats is fine. People love cats. I'm a big fan of people who love cats. I just don't like cats. I'm not a big fan. But other people's cats, I'm like, you love that cat. I just don't like anything that will attack me for no reason. Like, I'm not in the mood for that. Let me scroll back down, guys. I know her little face. What is your favorite meal to cook for both you and your right? I'm going to say wife. I forgot how to... Evelyn. You can also call her Eve. Hi, Michelle. So, it's different because we eat two different things. Our food are, like I said, I'm more on a carnivore and cheese diet, and she's more of a carb and meat diet. So her favorite thing for me to make is like baked macaroni and cheese, which I cannot have. It tears up my stomach, and I don't eat pasta anyway. So I make a smoked baked macaroni and cheese. My thing to make for myself, like I made it yesterday. Oh, I love you too, honey. Thank you for showing up. My favorite thing that I like to make is chili. Big fan of chili. Love me some chili. Now I'm scrolling back up here. You guys can ask me anything you'd like. That's why I'm here this morning. So if you have a question that I can actually answer, I will do so. Even if it's weird, or I prefer weird anyway, so you can ask me whatever. Hi, Lakeisha. How you doing, girlfriend? Happy Turkey Day, Carla. Thank you kindly. 2 dogs, 2 cats. My dogs are... I love that, Cream. That's so awesome. I love rescues. Big fan of rescues. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, chili is my absolute favorite. I love avocado on it. I love, like I put cheese, sour cream, hot sauce, and avocado. Like, I don't put rice or anything with it. I literally just have said chili. Like, actually, that's what I had this morning. So, as you can see, the sour cream over here, I had that for breakfast. I just like chili. I don't know why. That's my favorite, but that's what I like. Alright, Sandy Rose. That would depend on which surgery you're talking about, because I had quite a few. My first gastric bypass surgery, which is my first weight loss surgery, yes. I was very scared, but I was also closer to 500 pounds. I had lost some, but I was still much closer to 500 than I was 400. So yes, I was very scared that I would not get off the table, because I was told by my doctors that I probably would not get off the table. So yes. After that, I have never been frightened of a surgery. Not once. Not even a little bit. It legitimately, I actually just like getting it over with. Even when I had my paniculectomy done, if you don't know what that is, that's where they take the fat apron off your stomach. He took 21.6 pounds of nothing but skin, and it was 4 foot long, off my legs and my stomach area. So even that one, you would think somebody'd be nervous. After my gastric bypass, like, it's just like, okay, I go in for a PICC line. I go in for, I know I go in for a PICC line a day or so beforehand, or at least that morning. I know that I'm going to go to sleep, and I won't remember the next 4 days. So the body has a very strange way, just like when people have children, because I've asked, a very strange way of helping you forget pain, helping you forget all of that stuff. So for me, even if it was god-awful and horrible, I wouldn't remember, because that memory is very foggy. Plus, you have all those drugs, and you got, you'll see. I would not be nearly as nervous and scared if you trust your surgeon and your surgeon's team and your, anesthesiologist. I have not heard very many people ever actually dying on the table, and I've been at this for 6 years. So give me 1 second to scroll up for your questions. And I literally mean, like, if you guys want to ask me anything, you can ask me right now. And like I said, if I'm able to answer it, I will do it today. Oh, our oldest came to visit for Thanksgiving. Well, good. Your oldest came to come for Thanksgiving. Family's a damn good thing to have around. Hard time choosing between the sleeve or the bypass. I need to lose 200 pounds and I have bad heartburn. That's an immediately bypass. So, Becca, I never tell you guys what to get because that's not my business. But I can tell you from countless stories and experiences and people that I know in this community over the last 6 years that the amount of reflux with a sleeve only usually gets worse. So I was actually aspirating on my own stomach acid, and I was taking like 80 milligrams of Nexium a day and still had really bad GERD. So the bypass has been perfect for me, and I have never had an ounce of heartburn in 5 years. Not even, I haven't even thought that I'd get heartburn. And I eat hot sauce all the time. So I'm not going to tell you what to get, but I'm going to tell you in my experience, had I had the sleeve, I probably would be a lot sicker with the reflux than with my bypass. So I'll just throw that out there. Let me see what you guys are asking me. I'm having a hard time choosing the reason purple. I can't figure it out. Okay, a bariatric question. What do you do when you're 5 days backed up? Miralax, girlfriend. Ain't nothing better than Miralax. I will go into it. I have a poop video on this channel. I legitimately have a poop video. It says, it tells you everything that I do, because I'm telling you what, boy, during my gastric bypass days, I could not go to the bathroom. So a lot of people get discouraged about Miralax because they don't know how to use it. Taking a fiber supplement and Miralax is only going to fight each other. So it's one or the other. But fiber is going to make it harder, like your poop actually more compact and harder, but it will move it through. Where Miralax is Miracolax. I was on it for 5 years before my distal, because now I have the opposite problem. Now I have constant diarrhea. But I literally do recommend Miralax. So if it's been 5 days, I would take at least 2 or 3, okay, to get things moving. And I always take it at night before bed. So I take it at night before bed with a big lug, like a big thing of water, because you need that water to help make all your stuff soft. So if you haven't been able to go, I would say at least 2 doses, 3 doses if you need it, and it will move everything out by that next morning. And it's not crampy, so you don't have that, oh my God, I'm cramping, I'm dying, going to the bathroom. Miracolax is amazing. And it kept me regular for 5 years. Every single solitary morning I would go to the bathroom. And it was no big deal. So I'm just saying Miralax is life. Just like she said down below. Let me see here. Oh, Carol, thank you if you didn't leave already. And if you see this later, thank you for showing up, honey. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Are you able to get a DS after the bypass? You are actually able to get a DS after a bypass, but I chose not to because it is actually too hard, and I think I skipped somebody's question. Michelle, I'll get to that in a second. They would have to open me up, so that means that I would have had the scar from here to here, like down below. And then you would have to reverse your gastric bypass to a normal stomach. So they reverse everything, and then they give you the duodenal switch. So they would have to sleeve your blind stomach to give you the sleeve. Then they would have to bypass your duodenal system. That's 6 astomoses. If you don't know what astomoses are, that's where they interconnect into your intestines and all of the sleeve parts and all that other good stuff. So The distal, which is what I have, only had one. So he literally took where he had my gastric bypass put, unhooked that, and just moved it down. So I only had one anastomosis to deal with, where the other one would have been 6, and then a gigantic scar on my stomach. So I chose differently. I hope that helps. My nurse just referred me to a gastric bypass surgeon. I'm hoping, if I'm not gonna need to, oh, you're not gonna have to save. I hope you don't have to save up that much money. I know it's a lot. I'm so sorry, honey. Let's see. I want to start doing videos about my life with fibromyalgia and my spirituality, but I don't know how to start. And how do you get people to watch? How did you start this channel and get followers? Okay, so I've made videos on YouTube, like how to make videos and stuff like that. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This is not easy. Followers are not easy because people have to be able to find you. So the first thing I'm going to let you know is that even if you only have one viewer at a time, that's still one person taking time out of their day to watch you. If I haven't said hello, I'm just going to say hi to you because I'm trying to I'm trying to answer everybody's questions, so I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just saying hi in general. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for being here while I'm live. Now, what the hell is I talking about? YouTube channel. So, yes, please start your YouTube channel. Make sure that you write what it is in the title. If you're talking about fibromyalgia that day, you need to have fibromyalgia in the title. In the tags, you need to put fibromyalgia in the tags. If people are typing in, I want to know about fibromyalgia, okay? If that's what they want to look for, if they're looking for other people like themselves or just want more information on it, then they're going to type in fibromyalgia. So if your video is named, I love hot balloons and, you know, clowns are fun, then it's obviously not going to show up in their search as fibromyalgia. Do you see what, does that make sense? So you have to be very specific in your wording until you have a following. So for me, you know, now that I have, you know, the small amount of people that I have, I don't feel like I have to, you know, completely put distal bypass, weight loss surgery, because people who are already on here already know me, and people who find me generally find my older stuff, and either they decide to subscribe and then look at my new stuff, or they don't. So I kind of don't have to do that anymore. But if you're beginning, I would absolutely suggest that you start with that and just go from there. And like I said, it's slow building. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a couple thousand at once, and it'll just build from there. You have to take time. I've been on here for 6 years. 6 years. So, like I said, this was not built overnight. I had maybe like 30 people who watched me for months. That was it. And most of them didn't even comment. So for me, that could have just been bots. So it just takes time, and just don't be upset if you don't get 9,000 comments or a billion likes or anything like that. So I promise people will care about you. People will love you and support you. Just give yourself a little time. So I'm going to scroll up and see what I've missed. I'm going to work here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Seeing as we have the same problem with our hips, how do you handle the pain while going to the gym or walking? So, yes, I do have to have a hip replacement. I don't know when I will have said hip replacement. I keep thinking my shirt, it's so big, I keep thinking y'all are going to be seeing, well, I mean, you can't see those because they're laying on my lap, but I'm always worried something will flop out. So for my hip, I do a lot of stretching, and that's all day. If you go to PT, physical therapy, or you look online or on YouTube and look stuff up for, you know, hip stretching and like specifically how to manage your pain in that way, a lot of opening up the hip joint and moving myself up and down like that, like it helps a lot before and after. but I have to. I have to continuously move. It actually hurts more if I stay and do nothing. Then that's, I'll be 100% honest with you, because it sounds crazy, doesn't it? It sounds insane that if you're hurting, you know, you wouldn't want to move around a lot. You'd want to rest it. For me, and the way my body works, the more I'm sedentary, the more I'm not moving around, the more I'm not using that part of my body, the more pain I happen to be in. So I even have a narrowing in my spine, and I have problems with a degenerative back disease. It's the same difference. If I'm not moving and stretching and actually using my muscles to strengthen those areas, then I actually hurt a lot more. So that's kind of how I combat it. Am I sore a lot? Yeah. Do I not? Are there days where I do not, absolutely will not leave the house? Yes, there are. But I choose more days than not to actually get up and try to feel better in those areas. So I'm going to scroll it. I hope that helps. Let me see. Let's see. I'm planning to start YouTube in January. Any tips to do? Becca, I hope that helped you with what I told the other lady. Miralax with, yeah, take a lot of water with it. Yeah, the powder Miralax has no taste. I always put it in like my night water, and before I started not drinking any powdered stuff, water enhancers, I used to just put like, you know, 1 or 2 scoops in that I needed, and there's no taste. There's no taste to it. There's no thickness. There's no nothing. You can't even really tell if you put it in enough water. You can't even tell it's in there. So it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. It's a miracle. Let's see. And you can put it in your coffee. Like, a lot of people like to put it in their coffee in the morning. Like I said, it worked better for me at night. So I had knee replacement surgery on Friday. I haven't gone to the bathroom since. Yeah, miracle acts. Seriously, I didn't even need the Colace or anything else. Literally, Miralax was the best thing ever. Hi, Nikki. Thank you so much. Yes, I want lots of plastic. I really, really do. Getting my arms fixed, honestly, like, I would just be happy with them fixing my stomach, so I don't have to worry about my intestines, like, flipping and going necrotic and killing me like that. That would probably be one of my top things to have fixed. And then I would like them to fix my legs, and I'll do my arms and my tube socks filled with cottage cheese if I can later on in life. But for pain's sake and for issues with my stomach, I would rather do the yes, it is absolutely safe. Yes. I would absolutely do my legs and my stomach first. And like I said, it's not for aesthetic reasons. I give 2 shits. I really am just in a lot of pain, mostly because that's a lot of skin pulling on all of my joints and making it very hard for me to work out and feel like I'm not going to twist something and hurt myself at the gym. So I'm gonna scroll. Hold on. Yeah, my hospital actually pays for Miralax, so I don't have to buy it, excuse me, at the store. But she's right, the generic is just as good. I'm never think about buying it, but yeah, you can just get the generic and it does the same thing. This will be my 2nd surgery on that hip, this time a complete replacement. Oh, honey, I hope you feel better. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm giving you a big fat hug. Let's see. I have immobilization days where I'm in pain and my PTSD. So how do you get mobilized? It's like my mind just stops. It's distressing. Yes. I think for me, just because I was unable to walk, just because I was unable to get anything done and I had no choice but to be sedentary, I think that's where a lot of my get your ass up and get going whether I want to or not type of thing. Even if I only clean the bathroom, Literally. Even if I only manage to make dinner that night, even if I only manage to take out some trash, I try to make myself do at least something to feel productive. It eases my anxiety to find something to do, because laying in bed and whining and bitching about how bad I don't feel good doesn't do me any good ever. Yeah, you got to move it or lose it. I mean, that's just how I work. I'm not saying that will work for you, and I'm not telling anybody that you should do that. But for me, personally, I have to find something to do, because I will lay in bed all day long. And the longer I lay in bed and the more I sit in this house, the more my agoraphobia comes back. The more I'm like, well, maybe I just shouldn't leave the house. And, well, maybe, you know, I'll hurt myself if I go anywhere. And so there is a lot of that. But once I'm out, to be honest with you, I feel a lot better. I always feel it's the physical getting out. If I'll just get up, get myself dressed in whatever I can manage, and just step out the door, I usually feel better just getting out of the house. I think a lot of energy is held in your house. People get wonky when I talk about that kind of stuff. I feel like there's a lot of weird energy in a home. And I feel that sometimes, you know, my own negativity kind of just stagnates, especially when I'm in one room, because this house is very small and I don't watch TV. So getting myself out of that situation, just literally, if you're just going to walk outside to your damn mailbox, I always feel better just getting myself out of the house just for a few minutes. And then if I don't feel good and I have to come back, then I have to come back. But at least I did something. At least I managed something. It makes me feel better just to do something that day. I'm going to scroll. I hope that helped a little bit. And I love you too. I never have, just daily in the AM, drink at least a gallon of water per day. It will happen soon, very soon, because I'm not sure what that was pertaining to, Cat Lady. As far as a gallon of water, I don't drink a gallon of water a day. It's not really a possibility for me. You can actually drink too much water. You can actually have water toxicity. I'm not saying that everybody does or anybody can, but it is definitely a possibility. And I have to be able to eat too. So if I'm sitting here drinking a gallon of water a day, like, I think it would take it'd take me a hot minute to fix that. I tried it before. I tried to do like a whole week of me drinking a gallon of water a week. I made it to like the last this much in the bottom of the gallon, and like I was waterlogged. So if somebody else can do that who has a normal stomach, get on it. But I couldn't do it. Let's see here. How did you incorporate bipolar meds after surgery? Worried about that too. I never stopped my medication. You only have to stop, like, depending on what it is, like right before, and then you can usually start taking it whenever your body can deal with you swallowing the pills. But one of your best friends, if you're gonna have that kind of stuff, yeah, I know we can't with the sleeve. Put it in something hot, Kelly, and I'm not joking with you. Put it in something hot, because your stomach is a muscle, and it will relax itself enough to get a little bit more water in if you use something warm or hot, and you can't taste it. So if you make yourself tea or decaffeinated coffee or whatever you have to do, make it warm or hot, and it'll help you get it in towards the night time. Like I said, it works better at night for me, because that way in the morning I'd get to go to the bathroom. So what I was telling you is that right after surgery, if you can't swallow pills, getting a pill crusher can be your best friend. Depending on what kind of surgery you have and what kind of medications you're taking, always talk to your surgeon, always talk to your psychiatrist. Is it okay to crush my pills? Is it okay for me to take half of this now and half of this later? Is it okay for me to... Don't ever do it just yourself, because a lot of the psych meds are extended release, which means that if you were to take them all at once, it could make you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and be very dangerous. So please talk to your doctors before just willy-nilly doing stuff, pretty please. But I am throwing this out there for vitamins and anything else right after surgery. This, in a little tablespoon of, water, or that tastes like hell. It's not going to taste good. Like, I'm just going to be honest. It's going to taste like damn it on a stick. But if you need your medicine in, you need your medicine in. And this is how I've always gotten all my stuff in when I needed to. So I hope that helps. So I'm going to scroll. I hate chewable bariatric vitamins, and I see that you use a powder mix with water. So far, so good. NK, I have vitamin deficiencies to begin with, which means that I have to take other pills. It's not really feasible to look at my levels and compare. Other people who've had just a gastric bypass or had just a sleeve have done phenomenal on just the liquid vitamins from Berry Life. All their shit looks good. All of their stuff. The watermelon is the best tasting in my personal opinion, because I tried the lemonade and it was gross. So in just that itself, you can't really look at my levels, because I need like 4 times the amount a normal person would. So I would definitely give that a try. How's Evelyn been? I wish she would be in more videos. Y'all are cute in videos together. I wish I could. Honey, she is having a lot of dysphoria. I don't know if you guys know what dysphoria is. I will explain a little bit to you. That just means that, kind of like, what we have, body issues, when we sometimes, a lot of us see that we're smaller than we are, or we're bigger than we are. We're in the mirror. Could you imagine looking into the mirror and seeing yourself as a man when you identify yourself as a woman? Could you imagine how hard that would be? Because looking at myself in the mirror a lot, I see 350, 400, 500 pound Nirvana a lot of the times, and taking side-by-sides. But when you're transgender, it's much harder, because the side-by-sides aren't going to help. Does that help anybody understand why she's not quite on very often right now until things start to change for her, and why we're not really pushing her to do a lot of videos and stuff, because she's just not comfortable. But she is doing fantastic. She's wonderful. She's amazing. She's the best thing that ever since sliced damn bread, and I love me some bread. But I hope that helps a little bit, because a lot of people ask why she just doesn't want to do videos and how come she's not in every picture. She's just having a lot of problems with that. So that I can't sympathize, because I don't go through that. The only thing I could talk about is my dysmorphia, So I have body dysmorphia. So it's a little different. Let's see here. Oh, thank you so much for supporting us. That's really sweet of you guys. Of course you can. You can always write me at my, I have it in the description thingy. You can see my email address. You absolutely can. Like I said, NK, I would definitely try it if you like it. I hold my breath. I don't know if you guys, let me try to demonstrate like what I mean. Like, I blow all the air out of my mouth. Like, I mean, all of it out of my lungs. And then I make sure not to inhale anything. You could do this number if you had to, and drink. Because literally, when you smell something, it makes it taste completely different, because your nose helps you discern what you're eating. So with, like, when they tell you as a kid just to hold your nose, but it's also important to blow out all the air in your lungs as well, so when you're swallowing it, it's a little bit easier. So even though to me it doesn't really technically taste bad, if I'm not smelling it, I'm not smelling the extra vitamins and minerals in it, so I don't taste them the same way I would if I just knocked it back and I could smell it. So let me scroll up. Oh, thank you, Tracy. It's going to be a slow and steady wins the race. I promise you. It's going to be, guys, it's going to be like 4 some odd years before she's going to see any big changes. And then you have to think about surgeries and stuff like that. It's not like having weight loss surgery where we start seeing immediate results. The transitioning does not work that way. And it's not like male to female. I mean, female to male, where, you know, really all they have to do is grow a beard and, you know, have top surgery. Being how tall my beautiful wife is and how she looks, it's going to be very, very, very different. Very, very, very different. So it's going to take a very long time for her to look the way she wants to. And all I can do is sit back and try to be very sympathetic and very supportive. So, I will, Tracy. Thank you so much. It's a texture issue. I don't really have much of a texture with this. Like, it will, it'll mix just fine and dissolve. I only take it a little shot of water. Most people put it in like an 8 ounce and just drink it over the course of time. I ain't got time for that, so I just put it in like maybe 2 ounces of water, mix it up with my finger until I don't feel any grainy parts, and just go to town. So for that, I hope that helps. I don't, like I said, it's not smooth. I mean, it's not chalky to me. It's like drinking water with water enhancer in it. I haven't really had any hobo ass lately, so I can't tell you if it's the same thing or not. Have a happy Thanksgiving, cat lady, and I hope you, good night. Let's see. Oh, Chicago's cold. Hi, Diane. Oh, God. I don't know why the hell they keep putting people on Flintstones vitamins. Y'all think about that for about 5 seconds. Flintstones vitamins. You just had half your stomach, if not more than that, ripped out your body. Do you think something you had as a kid is going to give you what you need? Flintstone vitamins. Yabba dabba doo. So trying something else in order to get you, because people come back with the sleeve and they're like, well, my iron's low and my potassium is bottomed out, and you know, I can't get in this, and I'm like, well, what were you taking? Flintstones vitamins. And I'm like, the fuck? Why are you taking that? Like, why? Well, my surgeon, my doctor, my and I'm like, just because they tell you you have to take something, if it doesn't work for you, you can always find something else. Always, always, always find something else. You always have to find out what works for you, boo-boo. Flintstone vitamin. Good Lord Jesus. Excuse me. I like the powder. I really do. I have had many blowouts. I take the Celebrate High Celebrate High A, D, E, and K multivitamin. That is a capsule. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's all my meds. This is one day. And that's not even the liquid stuff or any pain medication or any psych medication, like if I needed Ativan or anything else. This is 1 day's worth of just what I have to take. But these are what the high A, D, E, and K from Celebrate are. So yeah, I know, honey, I know that they do, and you know what, maybe it works for some people, but I have not met many people who've been like, I take Scooby-Doo vitamins and I've been perfectly fine for the last 18 years after some kind of gastric surgery. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. But then again, you know what, my ass isn't a doctor, so it's up to you, boo-boo. Whatever you want to take. I just, personally, I've had too many vitamin issues to just rely on Fred Flintstone. That's all I'm saying. IVs, yes. I normally get PICC lines because when I am nervous or when it's usually when I'm too excited, my veins decide to kind of squeeze themselves, and I don't understand the not drinking like 12 hours or more before a surgery because it's water. But I tend to get weirdly dehydrated even though I can drink and drink and drink and drink and drink for days ahead. And you would think I wouldn't get dehydrated, but then they go to put in an IV for me and it'll blow every time. I've actually woken up with like both arms done before. I mean, you could, but you have to remember I was much bigger too, and having, you know, you wouldn't be able to see these. But usually they like to get these big suckers, and that means I can't close my arm. So if I can get a PICC line instead, I hate that. Get out of there. They will put a PICC line. Well, it used when my skin was full of fat. It used to be like down here because there's like one, and there's. But they would put a PICC line in through my artery and then do all my medicine and stuff from that. So I prefer PICC lines if I'm going to have a major surgery. So I've had 3 because IVs will blow on me. They always do, and I don't particularly care to be stuck in the middle of the night for another IV for pain medicine and stuff like that. So for me, I just went ahead and asked for the PICC line after the first time. Okay. Thank you, Cat Lady. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, for anybody who's leaving. Yes, I will actually have her read it herself. Like, I won't open it. She can read the email herself. Absolutely. Well, guys, I've been over here a little more than an hour, and a lot of people have had to go. I know it's getting late. I just wanted to say I absolutely love and adore your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day no matter where you happen to be in the world. Also, happy Turkey Lurkey Day if you celebrate it or not. If you're vegan, happy Tofurkey Day. And I will talk to you guys very, very, very soon. I love you guys. Bye.